Oh my goodness, boys and girls, I am thankful and grateful for you, boys and girls, today. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being on here. Hey, listen, this whole Fun Life community, it's all powered by this guy right here, right? Legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, right? The author of the foundational program, Choose to Win. That's the one we start all the cool kids on here in the Fun Life community. Guys, you just happen to have landed here on the Childlike Faith podcast for all you Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale your business to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. Boys and girls, I am your playground guide, JohnnyJuan.com. Let's connect down below. Happen to be a Zig Ziglar certified master coach. So thank you for being on here. Appreciate you. Hey, listen, guys, today we've got a great show for you. We've got a great show planned for you guys because it's all about being thankful and grateful for what you guys have. I'm telling you, what are you going to do? What's going to happen? The question, right? The title today is gratitude, the superpower that turns little into much. I had the privilege of teaching the adult Sunday school lesson last night, or the midweek Bible study lesson last night. And I'm telling you guys, there's something about gratitude that makes everything you have more than enough. And so, cool kids, it's Thriving Thankful Thursday here in the Fun Life community. And today we're unlocking a truth that King Solomon and Jesus both preached. So thank you again. Here's the thing. You ready? Gratitude is the gateway to greatness. It is. It just is. And so if you believe that or not, it's entirely up to you guys. But once you start to believe it, it's something happens inside of you that all of a sudden says, hey, you know what? There's something to this thing. Because here's the thing. The same heart that thanks God for the small will one day steward the big. And so let's flip the script on that complaining and fuel our faith with thanks, right? He that can be trusted with little can be trusted with much. So let me make sure that this thing is loaded up there. There we go. It is. All right. Perfect. All right. We're on, boys and girls. Sometimes I get going and I don't double check. So thank you guys for being patient with me. Here's the thing. Once you start to be thankful for what you have, all of a sudden, look around. Just take a brief moment. Look around. Everything that you have right now. You remember when you didn't have it? Yeah, I know. It's a big deal. And so, good morning, Miss Peggy Riggins. What have you been up to, girl? I am excited to see you on here. Thank you for hanging out with the cool kids this morning here on the Childlike Faith podcast. Because my question is going to be this for all you cool kids out there. Ready? What's going to happen? What if God only gave you tomorrow? If you were only promised tomorrow, and he was going to only give you tomorrow what you thanked him for today, how full would your tomorrow be? If God only gave you tomorrow what you thanked him for today, how full would your tomorrow be? Boom, as Billy Cox would say. And so let's talk about the power of gratitude that multiplies everything it touches. And so what's your gratitude? What are you grateful for this morning? Well, here's the mindset behind gratitude. Are you ready? Gratitude doesn't ignore reality. It doesn't. It interprets it. And so Solomon said, right, Proverbs 17:22, it said that a cheerful heart is good like medicine. And neuroscience agrees, right? We're working with the chiropractor or a doctor out of Florida, and he has completely shown people how to rewire their brain. And so neuroscience says that thankful thoughts rewire your brain. And the more you, it wires it for optimism, for resilience. And so when you're thankful and grateful for what you have, all of a sudden you're starting to rewire that neuroplasticity in your mind to be able to look at the abundance that you already have. And so some people may argue faith, but I'm telling you, neuroscience, all of that stuff, you can't argue facts. So the motivation behind that is this. The enemy of gratitude, you ready? Entitlement. Entitlement is the enemy of greatness. Guys, you're not entitled to anything. You're not. I wish I could tell you were, but you're not. You got nothing. You got nothing. So here's the thing. Solomon said, a cheerful heart does good like a medicine, right? And so when you start to look at the enemy of greatness being entitlement, thankfulness breaks scarcity thinking into the abundance mindset. It reminds you that God is the source. I'm telling you, I said it the other day, when people start drinking from the fountain of freedom or from the stream of freedom, they're going to want to know its source. And God is the source. Zig Ziglar said it perfectly. His quote, right? The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more you will have to express gratitude for. Okay, the methodology. Here's where a lot of people get stuck, right? It's the amygdala that kicks in. How are we going to do this? How can we do it? A lot of people try to start with the how, and it's not really about the how. I'll even argue that it's not even about the why. I'm going to make a challenge. I'm going to challenge your thinking this morning. What if it's about the why not? Why not? Why not you? More importantly, why not now? Why not now? I'm telling you, boys, there's something to this. Thank you, Blake. Good morning. Here's the thing, guys. The methodology, the morning gratitude list, before you touch your phone, right? Write things down that you're grateful for. Write something down that you're going to be thankful for and grateful for that's going to help you to understand exactly what it is. Hang on just a second. Go to your journal. Go to your journal, pull it open. What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? Write it down. Write it down. When you start to express what you're grateful for, when you start to express the thing that you're grateful for, thankful for, right? I'm grateful for the direction of my life that keeps growing and leveling and evolving. I'm thankful for never giving up. I'm proud of my marriage for the most incredible incredible creation that God blessed me with, my wife. I mean, these are the things that you start to write down. I'm grateful for my gratitude walks. I'm thankful for the abundance that God has blessed me with. I'm proud of being able to help with my family and their financial, whatever my family needs help with. I'm able to do that. And you just start writing it down one day after another. And you just keep going. And you'll understand and you'll realize that God just keeps blessing you. But remember, I started this show earlier. If you only got tomorrow what you thanked God for today, how full would your tomorrow be? That is what I'm trying to help you with. Because here's the thing. I want you to start thinking this as the gratitude grenades. When you start to think about it, send a surprise thank you. Send a surprise thank you to someone. Text 2 people today, not your entire list. I was going through my phone today. I'm now up to 2,300 contacts in my phone. Whew, I'm telling you, my goal is to contact every single one this year, and I'm not even halfway there. I've only got about 3 or 4 more months to knock this thing out. But here's the thing. Once you start to do that, all of a sudden, you're able to change the whole outlook on your entire day. Here's the thing. You ready? Turning complaints into thanks. That's the power of gratitude. You turn the complaint into a thanks. And so every time you feel like complaining, pause, stop, and name one blessing hiding in the situation. I was watching a conversation with the gentleman, and he was having a conversation with the lady, and she was talking about everything that had happened to her because this one person said something negative to her. And because he said something negative to her, it caused a whole spiral of events for her to go here and start doing this. And because of what he told her, all of a sudden, she started to show up for her family and for kids and for her friends in a completely different way because of the negativity that person did. And the gentleman told her, hey, well, instead of complaining and thinking of it in the negative mindset, because of him, because of his negativity, it caused you to do all of this other stuff. Why not start thanking him for being negative to you? Because had he not been negative to you, you wouldn't have done everything that you've done up until this point, which eventually ended up turning into her purpose and her calling. And so the whole time she had been holding resentment for that negativity, and in reality, she needed to be thanking him. And when she did that, I'm telling you, you saw her physically break down. I've never seen something that powerful because it was just a rewire. Remember we were talking about the rewiring of your brain? Once you start to change your mindset and start to look at the good in the things that you think are bad, all of a sudden, right? Romans 8:28, all things work together for good to them. Come on, guys. I can't believe this is coming to an end. I have such a blast. Sometimes I do this just for me. If nobody watches, this is what pumps me up. This is what gets me excited. I don't need coffee. I don't need anything, guys. I'm out here just having a blast in life's playground. My man, Rickster, baby, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being on here. Listen, 1 Thessalonians 5:18 said it perfectly. It said it perfectly, right? Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Give thanks in all circumstances. Yeah, even in that situation that you find yourself in, that you keep asking yourself, why? Are you asking God, why me? Remember earlier, maybe it's not about why, maybe it's about why not. Maybe it's about something right now that you can, again, shift the scarcity mindset into the abundance mindset. And all of a sudden, wow, what if that wouldn't have happened to you? Right? Proverbs 3:6, lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways, acknowledge him and he will direct your paths. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, you're so good. You're so kind. You're too kind. Thank you so much. Here's the thing, guys. Whenever you start to really lean into, right? I was on a coaching call with the gentleman the other day, and he was so close. He was so close. I hope he's watching this here this morning, because I told him, hey, listen, if you can't do the coaching session, just tune into my morning lives. I give I give more content than some people charge for. So here's the thing, guys. I want you guys to be able to live your life in a way that you really are activating that childlike faith. For some of you older kids, reactivating that childlike faith that is inside of you, so that you really can live out your childhood dreams. You remember those? I want you to be able to live out your childhood dreams in this playground that we call life, boys and girls. Because if you think this playground is awesome, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till we get to that playground in the sky. That's what I told the midweek Bible study students last night, was that this is why we do what we do. We're focused on the long game. We're focused on being able to call heaven our home. And if anything comes into our day that takes us away from where we're trying to get to, the answer is no. Hard pass. Not today, Satan. No. We've got a goal in mind, and we're marching towards that goal. Okay, Pedro's fun fact. We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Pedro, we now interrupt our regularly scheduled program to bring you the Pedro's fun fact. It's brought to you by the Cool Kids All Access Pack. Hey, listen, go to funlifecoaching.com. Check out the digital check out the digital content, the digital library that we have for you guys to be able to educate yourself. It's so much more than just a YouTube video. It's so much more. This is applicable, implementable things that you could actually help rewire your mindset, help you be more, do more, and have more. Here's the thing, guys. He says, Pedro, did you know researchers found that people who write down just 5 things that they're grateful for each week sleep better and exercise more? It's true. Got up this morning, did my morning, my Bob Bodine 2 chairs. I had a good time in the Lord, went outside, took my deep breaths, did my laughter yoga, did my morning exercises, did my kind of, drank my water to get my organs going, did my mindset, did my breathing, did my power poses, all kinds of stuff. And that gives me the energy to be able to come here and share that with you guys. And so your pillow and your heart both love gratitude. So do that every single morning. Get you a journal. If you don't have one, let me know. I got one I can get to you. So here's the thing. Here's what I want you to do. For those of you that are just joining us live, those of you that are just coming on, here's what we talked about, right? Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. It makes you a better leader, a better parent, a better entrepreneur, a better employee, a better person. You guys know I started out coaching real estate agents, and I don't have a real estate license. And so one person asked me, how are you going to teach me to be a better real estate agent if you're not even a real estate agent yourself? I'm not. I don't have to be a real estate agent. I know people. I understand people. I know human behavior. I get it. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning myself, but I'm helping you become a better person. And by default, you become a better realtor, a better parent, a better spouse, a better friend, a better member to society. You feel me? You see, we talked about how it builds the resilience, right? Gratitude. It builds the resilience that you need to bounce back when challenges hit. And challenges are going to hit. You got to be ready for them, right? Mr. Ziglar said, the more you express gratitude for what you have, the more you will have to express gratitude for, right? And then we go back in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you, you in Christ Jesus. So here's my question. What's one thing you're grateful for today that fuels your fire? In the comment section, what are you grateful for? Tag somebody that you're grateful for. Let them listen to this. Let them know, hey, listen, this guy's a little off his rocker, but he's not too far off. So cool kids, let's flood the comments with thankfulness, right? Just post one thing you're grateful for today. And DM me the word cool. If you want to take this to the next level, you guys know we're going to be coming off the daily social media lives, but we're coming off. But we're still going to be doing so much behind the scenes because I want to drill down. Instead of this being a monologue, I want it to be a dialogue. I want you to be in that room that we're going to take all of these things. Imagine being in here with me and I share something with you and you can raise your hand and say, hey, let's talk about that. That's exactly what's going to happen whenever we take this off social media. Well, I want to get more personal. I want to get more one-on-one with you guys because, again, God has not given me this stuff just to hoard it for myself. I want to share it with you guys. I want to help you to be more, do more, and have more fun, make more impact. And yeah, the income, yeah, it's not so bad either. Okay, here's the thing. What are you grateful for? DM me down below. Let's get into the Cool Kids All Access Pass. Remember, it comes with the with the Fun Life Masterclass on the second Tuesday of every month. And so let's turn our thanks into thrive. I want you guys to be able to be inside this. Hey, so thank you so much. Appreciate you being on here. I love you. Hey, let's go today. Let's go have a phenomenal, incredible, blessed day this morning. Rickster, pulling a 180-degree move and accelerating. That's right, baby. Downshift, pedal to the metal. All right, boys and girls. Hey, have a great day. Love you. Appreciate you. Hey, come back tomorrow on Faith Your Fears Friday. Right? We're going to be on the road, so I'm going to pre-record it, but it's going to come back as live. But you guys just show up. Just show up and show out. And I love you. Thank you. Hey, listen, it's going to be so much awesome. So it's going to be so awesome. Love you. Bye. Adios.